Hello everybody, today I'm at Spirit Ford taking a look at this 2024 Ford F-350 Platinum. This is the dual rear wheel with the FX4 off-road package. Pretty much one of the top of the line trims you can get from Ford, just a little bit lower than the Limited. But with the Platinum, starting off up front, you are going to get the premium LED projector style headlamps instead of the reflectors. Beautiful Platinum large honeycomb style grille with the chrome inserts. Super Duty is stamped onto the hood. Massive Ford logo with your front facing camera right there. Color matched front and rear bumpers, chrome tow recovery hooks, and then parking sensors integrated into the lower portion of the bumper. I love the brushed accents with the Platinum trim. LED fog lights are included as well. Coming around to the wheel and tire setup, it looks like we have some Michelin LTX AT2s, and the tire size on that is a 215/75 R17. Your front locking hub is right in there. Your Platinum F-350 badging is right here. The high output 6.7 liter Power Stroke turbo diesel badge. One of the dead giveaways this is a high output is because the high output is indicated by the red numbering. If you were to have a standard output diesel, it would be in that carbonized gray numbering. Mirror mounted camera, chrome mirror caps, drop down running boards that are cab length, blind spot monitoring as you would expect, bed step, which makes getting into the upper front portion of the bed very easy. Indicator markers on the front and the rear of the dually indicating that it is a wider than normal vehicle. FX4 badging is going to be right here. Dual tipped chrome exhaust on the passenger side. Full LED tail lamps with your blind spot monitor located right in there. I absolutely love the LED tail lamps on the Platinum and the Limited. I wish they would be offered on the King Ranch. Ford, if you're watching this video, please offer like a King Ranch Ultimate where you get the premium LED tail lamps. This does have these smart scales as well, so the tail lamp is actually used as a scale, which is pretty sweet. Again, color matched rear bumper, parking sensors integrated into the middle. Your 7-pin and 4-pin trailer connector is right here. Platinum applique is on the tailgate. Anything King Ranch and up, you get a custom applique for the tailgate, which I really like. Backup camera is going to be right here. Puddle lamp for connecting a trailer in low light situations right there. This step is pretty cool. You also have a grab handle right here for making getting in and out of the bed a little bit easier. Coming around to the driver's side, we have your diesel and DEF fill ports. And then right up top on the third cargo and brake light, you also have a cargo camera. Beautiful chrome door handles. Keyless entry as you would expect. LED clearance lights up top. This thing is just extremely aggressive. You know, I'm very split between the King Ranch and the Platinum trim. I love the two-tone paint of the King Ranch. I love the King Ranch interior, but these Platinums are just absolutely gorgeous. Let's take a closer look at the interior now. All right, so starting out over on the driver's side door, we have this really nice soft leather and almost kind of like suede feeling material. Window controls are going to be right here. The front two windows are automatic up and down. Really nice wood looking grain trim on the sides. Mirror controls are going to be right here, including your power folding mirror button, as well as your telescoping mirror button as well. 3-seat memory, unlock and lock buttons. Right here we have the front-facing LED lights for the driver's side rear view mirror and the passenger side rear view mirror. This turns on and off the power plug in the bed of the vehicle. We'll go over that a little bit later in the video. And then this lowers the tailgate. Underneath that you have the cargo lamp illumination button, rotary dial selector for the exterior lighting of the vehicle, dimmer switch for the instrument cluster, electronic parking brake right down here, and then your power adjustable pedal button. Coming up top to the dash, we have a mix of hard carbonized plastic and then nice soft leather. This guy does have the heads-up display, as you may be able to see. B&O premium audio group with a nice storage tray right here. Coming down to the instrument cluster, it is fully digital. I love that the automotive industry is moving in this direction. Tons of different parameters and stuff you can monitor. I'll go over that a little bit later in the video. Steering wheel is very soft, leather wrap steering wheel. I would say it's probably the same exact grade of leather that's in the Limiteds. Mild bolsters at 10 and 2. I love this kind of brown stitching that they have on the wheel itself. Over on the left side of the steering wheel, we have all the cruise control buttons as well as your gap adjustment and then your lane keep assist button. Steering wheel mounted audio controls under those. Over on the right side of the steering wheel, we have all the controls for the center LCD display. And then under that, again, some more steering wheel mounted audio controls. I like the Platinums, how they have the kind of brushed Ford logo on them. Then you have the Platinum badging right here with, again, this kind of wood looking trim insert. And then this tactile, almost knurled material on the bottom. Very, very nice. Push button start as you'd expect. Shifter in the proper spot for a truck, in my opinion, with your manual plus minus. Pro trailer backup assist. Integrated trailer brake controller. Push button transfer case, 2 high, 4 high, 4 low. Your different drive mode dial is here. I love the tow haul drive mode for this vehicle because you get to see so many different parameters. So your truck's parameters and all your information is going to be right here. If you opt for like the trailer TPMS and stuff like that, you can actually see all of that over on the left side. Your tachometer is more of like a sport style tachometer, and then your speed is still right over on the right hand side. So very, very cool. Above the touchscreen display, we have your exhaust brake button. There is 2 exhaust brake modes. There is the full, which will slow you down to a certain speed. Then there's auto, which will keep you at a certain speed. This button right here toggles between the 360-degree camera system. Parking sensors off button, hazard light button, traction control off button, and because this is an FX4, your hill descent control is going to be right here. That brings us to the massive touchscreen display. Wireless CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, 4G LTE connection. This guy does have the massaging seats. Tons of different features in here. Full screen, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto. You also have your card system. So right now we have the audio off. Turn it on. If you want to flip the card system, you just push the navigation or whatever over here, and then it will transfer it over to the main screen. Very, very cool. Underneath that, you have your physical buttons for the radio, and then under that you have your dual zone climate control with heated and ventilated seats. I love this wood grain looking trim throughout. Push on this silver bar, giving us access to a wireless charging mat, USB and USB Type-C outlet. Right here we have a nice little storage compartment for a plus size smartphone. And something cool for cord management that they did, instead of having a little cutout like they used to have on the F-150 trucks, they actually just put holes in this. So if you have a phone that you don't want on the wireless charger, you can plug it in and then route the charging cord up underneath one of the holes to try to keep the phone in place as well. Cup holder right here, storage compartment right here. I really wish that the F-150s would have this feature as well. If you need more cup holders, you just simply slide this bad boy over, and now you got 4 cup holders, which is pretty cool. Beautiful platinum badge on the really soft center armrest. Lift up on it, giving us access to a console vault. This one was optioned with a console vault right in there. If you do not opt for this, it will come with a removable storage tray, and I still believe you retain both USB-Cs right there, and then there typically would be, oh, here it is, a cutout for cord management. Beautiful, beautiful leather platinum seats. Again, these guys do have the multi-contouring seats, which is the massage feature. Over on the passenger side, you're going to get a 12-volt outlet as well as a 120-volt 20-amp outlet. 2 glove boxes. The first one's accessed by pushing this button right here. Second one's going to be right below that. There's your passenger airbag off location. LED lit vanity for the passenger as well as your driver. The driver vanity is going to get a 3-door universal garage remote. Coming up over to the headliner, auxiliary switches. I absolutely love this about Ford. I love that they're actually switches, and I love the location of them. When they are on, it is indicated by an amber light. That means that they are live or hot. Behind that, glasses storage. Right here we have the power sliding rear window button. And then all of the master controls for the LED dome map lights, as well as the massive twin pane sunroof. Auto dimming rear view mirror to finish everything off. And again, these interiors are pretty much identical across all trim levels. It just kind of depends on what trim you get and what kind of material you'll get to finish everything off. I believe on the King Ranch and up, you will get a nice leather piece right here. I know a lot of the guys I've been seeing have been actually replacing their plastic ones in the lower trims with these nice leather ones. They do feel nice, especially on your leg. But overall, the design and the interior of these trucks is absolutely amazing. I'm really becoming a huge fan of the horizontal touchscreen display. I'm used to the big vertical touchscreen in my truck, and not being able to do full screen Apple CarPlay or Android Auto kind of stinks. So I'm really happy that Ford went that route with this beautiful horizontal touchscreen display. Let's take a closer look at the rear of the vehicle and see how much legroom we have. So before I get in, I do want to point out how easy it is to get in with these drop-down running boards and the grab handle on the B-pillar. These seats do fold up, giving us access to a load flat floor as well as a under-seat storage compartment. Tons and tons of legroom back here. I'm 5'11" on a good day, and I can easily kind of sprawl out in here and not worry about feeling claustrophobic. Looks like we're going to get storage in the form of pouches behind both driver and passenger seats. 2 cup holders right here. Heated captain's chairs. 2 USB Type-Cs, 12-volt outlet on the driver's side, 120-volt 20-amp outlet on the passenger side. This center seat does have a fold-down armrest / cup holder. And even with the twin pane sunroof, I still have a decent amount of headroom, maybe a couple inches before my head actually touches the top of the headliner. Because the twin pane sunroof, your LED dome map lights and integrated hanger hooks are going to be pushed to the outermost portion of the headliner. Typically, I'm not a real big fan of the twin pane sunroof. I think it lets in a lot of heat in the summer, and then you do kind of sacrifice a little bit of headroom, but it does seem like a pretty popular option, so I understand why Ford options these trucks with them. Let's take a quick look now at the bed. So there's a couple ways to lower the tailgate on this Platinum. The first way is with the key fob. Second way is with the button to the left of the steering wheel. And the third way is the more traditional way. You're going to come up to it, push the button, and it's going to automatically come down for you. This is a massive bed. This is the 8-foot box. Looks like you're going to have 4 tie-down points, 1 in each of the 4 corners, with an available 2 more on each side using the Ford cleat system. LED bed lighting, as well as the 7-pin connector and another connector down here, because this guy does have the 5th wheel gooseneck prep package. Over on the passenger side, we have the 120-volt 20-amp outlet right here. The on-off button for that is controlled to the left of the steering wheel. This is the newer tailgate. It has a tie-down point and bottle opener on both driver and passenger side. Also has centimeter and inch markings along this plastic applique right here. And then lastly, we have the tailgate step. Now, new for 2024, I believe. When you get, I believe it's King Ranch and up with a certain package, you actually not only get backup sensors in the top portion of the tailgate, but you also retain a backup camera as well. So if you're connecting to a 5th wheel or gooseneck system, you can be in reverse. You'll have the regular backup camera. When you then push the tailgate release button, when this comes down, it will transfer the feed to this camera, so you'll still see what's behind you. And then instead of using the regular backup sensors right here, when you're backing up to your hitch, you actually use these guys. And so it's pretty cool. I believe this guy also does have the self-raise feature. So putting the tailgate up is very easy. Let's take a quick look now at that towing and payload sticker. So here's the towing and payload sticker for this vehicle. Keep in mind, if you see one on your local dealer lot that's slightly different, it could be because how it's packaged. General rule of thumb is the more options and packages you have, the less towing and payload you'll get. Obviously, this being a Platinum, it's pretty optioned to the gills, so you're not going to have nearly as much towing as you would with, let's say, a single cab 8-foot box XL truck with the high output diesel. Let's take a quick look now at the vehicle Monroney. So here's the Monroney for this guy. Again, it's a 2024 Ford F-350 Platinum with this high output 6.7 and 10-speed automatic transmission. Standard equipment is going to be right here for a base price of $81,145. Being a Platinum, it is going to have a decent amount of features over, let's say, a Lariat or an XLT. Most notably, your optional equipment is going to be the high output 6.7 for $12,495, as well as some other miscellaneous packages, including the 410 limited slip axle for $395, FX4 off-road package for $495, vehicle safety console vault for $350, rapid heater for $250, engine block heater for $190. In my opinion, any northern climate vehicle should have that. Power sunroof for $1495, and then the fifth wheel prep package for $550. You also have the trans PTO for $280, and then the heavy service front suspension for $125, bringing the total MSRP to just shy of $100,000 at $99,930. Because this is a heavy duty vehicle, it is not applicable to the EPA fuel economy estimates. I want to thank Spirit Ford for allowing me to come to their lot and do a video walkthrough of this vehicle. If you're interested in this vehicle specifically or any of the 2024 Ford lineup, I will be posting all the contact info in the description below. Let Cheryl know you saw the video, and she'll be more than happy to go over all the discounts, rebates, and incentives you qualify for. $100,000 is not cheap, especially for a vehicle. Although in 2024, with the way the car market has been, I do not see things getting any cheaper anytime soon. Depending on the rebate and discount you qualify for, if you can get A plan, X plan, or Z plan, you can get around $11,000 off. So you can pretty much get the diesel engine for almost free. That would bring this vehicle just shy of $90,000, which with what you get and the capability is probably a decent deal. So again, if you're interested, I will be posting all the contact info in the description below. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving me a like and share. If you want to keep up to date with more vehicle walkthroughs, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and please check out all the affiliate links in the description below, as it does greatly help out the channel. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.